Hello wet shavers, welcome to the Soap Thing Project, or if you've been here before, welcome back. Today is November 25th at the time this video is being released, so I want to wish every viewer and subscriber a happy Thanksgiving. We'll talk about Thanksgiving more in a minute, but first let's talk about the shave. The soap we're going to use today is going to be Maggard Razors Tobacco and Leather Shave Soap. And this is a tallow-based soap, coconut oil, tallow, and glycerin, among other ingredients. And I paid $17.95 for 4 ounces of soap. We'll talk about the scent more during the video, but this is definitely some good stuff. I like this soap. The aftershave is going to be GOF Trumper Spanish Leather Skin Food. And this is advertised as being usable as a pre-shave and an aftershave, so we're going to kill two birds with one stone. The razor is going to be the RazoRock Mamba 70 with the new-ish heritage style handle from RazoRock. And this setup has a resemblance to the Gillette Tech as far as the size and maneuverability in your hand. So if you like the Gillette Tech, you'll probably like shaving with this. It's really tossable in my hand because of the thin handle. We're going to use an Astra SP, Astra Green for the blade. And then the brush is going to be this 24mm APShaveCo fake horn handle with a G5C from Japan. G5C synthetic knot. So let's do a shave. And here we go. Out of the bottle and onto the face with 4 days growth, we have the GOF Trumper Skin Food. And this has a similar consistency to the chiseled face pre-shave gel. It's water soluble, so it's not going to get all messy. But it's quite slimy and slick, so good stuff from GOF Trumper. So let's put the Maggard Tobacco and Leather on the face. Now the soap is made by Maria Armin of Through the Fire for Maggard razors. And there's several different flavors that I know of. There's this one, there's a London style barbershop, and then I have an orange one sitting way in the back of my den. It's don't know if it's orange and musk. I'll put it at the bottom of the screen, but it's an orange heavy scent they have, and they might have another 1 or 2 soaps, I'm not sure. All right. So hopefully all goes well with this razor and blade combination. When I get to 4 and 5 and 6 days growth, it tends to get tuggy with a safety razor just because my hair is so thick and coarse. At 2 or 3 days growth, you know, I'm fine, but at 4 days growth, I need a landscaping permit. So far it's doing okay. Ooh. A little tuggy in my upper lip, but this is a relatively mild razor with a relatively mild blade in it, so what do you expect? Took that out like butter. That was crazy. Alright, let's talk about the scent. So the scent on this, it says tobacco and leather, but to be honest with you, it's one of the cleaner scents that I've ever smelled. It is not at all earthy. It's not overpowering. I mean, the scent strength on this is a 4 out of 5. So it's pretty stout with regard to sheer scent strength, but it's not dirty or filthy, or it doesn't have like this petrol vibe like you get from like Fahrenheit type scents. You know what it smells like? It smells like that new car smell. It smells like a brand new leather seat in a car. That's what this smells like. There's no earthiness or even fauna type scent to it, or not fauna, flora, whatever. There's no plant smell, there's no dirtiness, there's no earthiness. Like, I can't stress that enough. It's very clean smelling. And that I think is the best way to describe this, is new car smell like. I personally think it's leather forward. Like, to me, it should be named leather and tobacco instead of tobacco and leather, because the tobacco is kind of in the back seat, no pun intended. And this lather is pretty excellent with regard to primary and residual slickness. It's very high structure. A little bit goes a long way. It's definitely fuel efficient. So speaking of Thanksgiving, what am I thankful for? Well, as I'm sure some of you know from me talking about it in previous videos, my wife Christina has multiple sclerosis. Now, I'm not at all thankful for that, no way. But she has very minor symptoms. Right now, the only problem she has is that her hands are numb and tingly and kind of zappy. But other than that, she is still a fully functioning independent person. She works every day. Life is good. There's really no functional changes in her life. So I am thankful for that. I'm thankful that it's not as bad as it could have been. Because I know people personally who got MS and it was so bad that it put them in a wheelchair. They couldn't walk anymore. So if I can't be thankful for that, then I don't know what else to be thankful for. I mean, we talk about what you should be thankful for on Thanksgiving. Well, when somebody asks you what you should be thankful for, your response should be, I have a laundry list of things that I'm thankful for that are way too long to divulge. I mean, we have many hundreds of things we should be thankful for. It could always be worse. I mean, if you were living a comfortable life, you should have a list of things to be thankful for that's too long to express. My phone's going off. 1 second. Okay. Have any of you been getting these weird phone calls where there's like, hey, this is Nick from Student Loan Services. I don't even have any student loans. And yet I get like 2 calls a day from these people. Scammers, obviously. But let's look at this shave really quickly. No nicks or cuts. I mean, that's kind of why I picked the Mamba 70, because it's an easygoing daily driver. So that's it. Let's move on to the aftershave. Okay, off camera I applied the Omega alum block to the face and got no feedback from the alum, at least none worthy of note. So let's put on the GOF Trumper Skin Food as an aftershave and get on with our day. This stuff is very soothing on the face. I'm not sure what's in it, but it does have kind of a slight toning property to it. For those of you who are into that. But yeah, from what I was saying earlier, there's lots of things to be thankful for that we don't even realize, that we take for granted. Excuse me. Now, my final thoughts on Maggard razors, tobacco, and leather. If I exhausted this to an empty tub, would I buy it again? You bet I would. This stuff smells nothing like any other leather scent I've ever smelled, and I have a lot of them. So, I'm not sure how Maria Arman managed to nail such a clean scent, especially with notes that are usually dirty notes. Like tobacco is usually earthy or plant-like, and with the GOF Trumper Skin Food, this is a dirty leather, a more rustic leather, which is a lot more common, but this is clean as a whistle. So if you are not into earthy scents or harsh, dirty smelling scents, you'll probably like this. So that'll be for the shave. That'll be the shave for today. Excuse me. I want to thank everybody for watching and wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. This is Soap Thing telling you, shave like you mean it. Thanks for watching.